Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're doing strange horticulture today. Mm, I've not played this game, first time playing, so I have no idea really what I'm getting into. I kind of saw some stuff about it and I thought it looked interesting, so why not try it? I think I have everything ready, so let's try. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out on the upper floors so that the neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stand alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Day 1, Friday. This game features some small text. If you're having difficulty reading, you can hold shift to zoom in. Here we are. I think I'm in an okay spot. Seem to be out of the way, mostly. This music's great. Very atmospheric. Love the rain, also. Okay, so... there we go. I found it. An excerpt on the exclusive Wandering Blue. Come to the library in Ambleside, and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the Gilded Vendra that might be of interest. Simone. Oops. Ah, there we go. P.S. Give Hellbor a good scratch behind the ears for me. I'm guessing that's him. He's purring. It's very low in my headphones, but it's definitely there. Okay. Oh. I like how we're just like, here's your shop. You inherited it. Good job. There, you figure it out. Wait, what's this do? Oh, that's a drawer. Okay. I am in the way of the drawer. Should I? I'm trying to think. I should move my guy. Letters, clues, items, labels, and archive. Do I have to move it? Oh, I do have to move it. Okay. Dangerous plant. Grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Keep it a secret. Okay. Can I put this in here? I can. Good plan. Oh, okay. This encyclopedia can be used as a reference to help identify plants. Note that where I have included sketches, these are not always intended as an aid to identification. Often the description will be more useful to you. Remember to take extra care when dealing with poisonous plants. I accept no responsibility should injury or death occur as a result of misuse of this encyclopedia. Okay. So we got a bunch of plants. Bishop's Parasol. Farmer's Worry. Huh. Okay. Close that. What is this? Oh, what was that? Oh. Okay. That's a lot of places. Back barrel. Okay. I can look at my magnifying glass. Strange. What is this? Okay. So we just... No, can't do that. That? No. Drag a plant here to take a closer look at it. Ah, okay. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Oh, okay. Rising dread. I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. Alright. The bell wants me to ring it, I think. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day, surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has got the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. St. John's Poppy. Okay. Do I have that? I do. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. Flowers of the St. John's Poppy are bright red with yellow center. Okay. Oh, well, I believe that's it. Flowers are red with a sweet scent. Okay. Do I give it to her? Plant identified. Rewards. Book entry. According to legend, Cavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. Heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Heart-shaped leaves, eh? I don't think I have any. Oh. Those aren't very heart-shaped. Those are heart-shaped, but... Hold on. They have a flower, and this one doesn't say they have a flower, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Alright. What's this? It is a drawing. Okay. Alright. Guess we get to explore now? What was the letter? Where did she want us to go? The library in Ambleside. Okay. So Ambleside. Arnside. There's Ambleside. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. Gilded dendra. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dendra's miasma. A sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. Okay, great. Wandering blue. So called because the fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the nickname Finger's Bane. Okay. David Schaefer. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants, though, eh? Oh, is he the mailman? Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermain soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay. Gosforth, huh? The northeast corner of the woods of Gosforth. Well, that's Gosforth. Does this count as the woods? Northeast cover. Oh, hold on. Northeast corner of the wood. Again, we're covering the woods to the south. Okay. So this northeast corner here. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. New plant acquired! Okay. Oh, check mark. Okay. Oh, check mark, check mark, check mark. Okay, so I will keep these out here since I haven't finished them yet. Okay, there's that stuff. What is archive for? Oh. You can put them here, actually. I think that's a good spot. Okay. Alright, I need to start identifying plants. Bishop's parasol. I don't think I have mushroom, or do I have them? Oh, here's one. Smells strongly of soured milk and bad enough to make my eyes water. I can't, like look at it on the other side though? Alright. No. Okay. And strength for variety. I don't think that's it. The gills on the underside of this mushroom seep with a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. Hold on. Smells strong of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. It could be that one. Where is the one? Okay, I've identified this one. So I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to put the ones I haven't identified down here. I will put mushrooms on their own thing. What is that? Smells faintly of wood smoke. Feels like rough grass paper. I wonder, do I need to like actually flower? I guess I do. Okay. St. John's poppy. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Back Barrow Keep. Oh, keep it a secret. It grows sparsely on the hills to the northeast of Back Barrow. The hills northeast of Back Barrow. Back Barrow Hills northeast. Yeah, that's close enough. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into a bright sunshine. A good thing, too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over a cloak of unwelcome shade. Okay. Plant. Okay. I have neither the time or the inclination. Oh, you can water plants to... Okay. I see it. I see. That's funny. Okay. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take a long way around, down through Back Barrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've brought Fennet from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. Gilbert. This is the guy that wrote the letter, isn't it? Fennet. Oh, let's see. Lemon dandy. Okay. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to the peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with the curing afflictions of the heart. Okay, lemon dandy. It's kind of got a poofiness to it. That one? Maybe? It smells of nothing that I can detect. Okay. This is the only one that kind of looks like that. This one's a little poofy. Blue flowers, light, airy scent. Curled leaves. The other one has... I think it's this one? The leaves look curled on this one. Let's try it out. Oh. I need to be more careful. That wasn't lemon dandy. I must be better prepared next time. Okay. Did I lose the plant too? Oh no, here it is. Can I... Well, where's the other puffy one there? No, not that one. Maybe I don't have lemon dandy. Ever-growing fear deep within me, I cannot let it take hold. So it's not the two I thought it was. Oh, oh, wait a minute. Well, it's faintly off-putting, but not overpowering. That looks kind of like... Okay, this is it, I think. Yay! Lemon Dante. Plant identified. Collect. New plant acquired. Okay. Can I tag it? Alright. I wonder how you get rid of the rising dread. My dreams have become more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. Okay, I need sleep. Forest comfy. Right? Yeah. Right. Strong smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping draughts. The comfrey produces beautiful rounded dark blue clusters made of many smaller flowers. Okay. Maybe? Dark blue. I think that's it. No? Oh no. We killed everybody. A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. Okay, buddy. Huh? Oh, these aren't. These aren't in order. Oh, how silly of me to, to think that they were in order. Oh, how silly. How silly, silly, silly. It's, no, no. Mhm. A weird little mini game for this. I feel revived. My mind is whole again. There's a hint button on the right of the shop. It may be helpful if you get stuck. I'm fine. What's the worst that can happen? Day 1, Friday. Wait a minute. Aren't we already on day 1? Oh, open the drawer. Anything in the drawer? No. Pet the cat. That's the most important part of the job. Oh, her again. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. It's a tall, throbbing head scanning. Okay. We know that. Alright. She needs sleep. Forest canopy again. Let's try it out. Okay. Beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made of many smaller flowers. And it wasn't the one I thought it was. Oh. Maybe? It's pungent, but not unpleasant. The bulb is a soft yellow, and the leaves are waxy. Strong smelling bulb, this plant has powerful sporadic effect. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. There we go. Forest camphor. Butterdale. Okay. You know what? They moved some stuff. I'm gonna put lemon, St. John, right down here. I feel like at some point I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna need more room for plants I have names for than plants I don't. Alright. I don't really have anywhere to explore yet. Okay. We're in Butterfield. Oh, any wandering blue? Blue? That always reminds me of, oh, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the Boo, if you got it. If I have it. Wandering Boo. So called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark, has been known to cover distances several meters in a single night. Gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning its plant the nickname Fingers Bane. Okay. I only have a couple of mushrooms. I don't think I do have it. Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red warts protrude from the caps. Alright. Try that, since it is sharp. There we go. Wandering View. Lady of Summer. End of day. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Do I have to go to the Ambleside Library now? Oh, no. The Third River, row H. Row H, the Third River. This? Doesn't really look like that river, though. This is the third one. Alright, let's try it. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from the matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. Okay, guess that was it. You plant. But it has no name, so it goes up here. Nice. Bring me a sample of Apis demesis, and be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. That cat's like trying to grab his tie. What is this? Is it a Burbage? Burbage is a rich man who inherited a fortune but has never experienced the love of his parents. He expects people to do his bidding and is quick to anger. There are many in Undermain who would be glad to see the back of him, but with wealth comes power, and few challenge him to his face. Okay. Interesting. Judgment. Maybe? She grew up with her mother. Her father is rarely violent, but once enough. Huh. Interesting. So we get like characters descriptions. Okay. What was I doing? Bring me Apis demesius. I don't have Apistomesius. That sounds a lot like... Hold on. That sounds a lot like the Latin name? Shouldn't have an animal in the shop. Well, get out of my shop, you animal. Apistomisus. Okay. We will look. There it is. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Okay. Gandy root. It looks like it's... That? I think that might be it. I will keep looking though, just in case. I don't think it's this one. Just because it doesn't quite look right. And that one's too trumpety looking. This one is kind of close. 3 with the 1 bulb. I think that might be it. Leaves are coarse to the touch. Okay, let's try it. There we go. Gandy root. Okay. I cannot look up its how do can I edit it? Oh, okay. Can I add one more tag? Or does it just change? Okay. Stop. There we go. Apistomisus. All right. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Thanks, Dave. There's an old slate mine at the Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in this damp, dark tunnel left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Amos Duncan. I need to remember what voice I used for Amos. Okay. Old slate mine at Hard Knot. Okay. Old slate mine at Hard Knot. There we go. An iron gate, rusted by years of abandonment, sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, but won't budge. Locked. Wasn't there a plant that opened locks? There we go. Clavilium. It can open any lock, no matter how complex. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Love Lock. Heart-shaped leaves. No, that's heart-shaped though. That's the one I wasn't sure if it was the right one. Okay. It's the only one with heart shapes I have though. Let's try it. There we go. William? Is that it? Lavilium. Yeah. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I am rewarded. Oh, I got 3. New plants! 3 new mushrooms. Alright. You can go up here with your other buddy. That one's glowing. I'm headed to the Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Fox button. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stem. That one? I wonder what happens when we don't have a plant. Smells of nothing that I can detect. Alright, what about the other one? That one. Small leaves, delicate flower. Okay. Small red berries. Alright. Blue flower, stiff leaves. I'm thinking it's one of these 3. Thick, shiny leaves growing in Opposing pairs on the stem. Thick and shiny. Stiff leaves. Small leaves. I'm gonna try this one. No. Okay. Let's try this one. No. Well, we only have one more, I think. Okay. So that was Fox Button, huh? I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of St. John's puppy. There's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know that I could use to give them a scare, drive them away? Oh, I need my sleep. Harlequin blue. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with a downy pappus which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out a high-pitched shriek. Jesus. Widely believed to be the spirits of the dead souls trapped within the plant. Okay. Bushy blue flower heads. Bushy blue flower heads. That's kind of blue. Not quite right, though, I don't think. I don't know if I have this one. I get would would they ask me for one I don't have yet, I wonder? See, this seems more purple and this seems more blue, but this isn't bushy. And neither's this really. Like, this is bushy. But that's not the same. Single sweet smelling dark flower. Blue flowers, light airy scent. I think it's this one. I mean, they say it's blue. It looks purple to me, but What do I know? There we go. Okay. Harlequin blue. I can go exploring, but I don't really have anywhere to go yet. I wonder if you just go looking? Like, just wherever. Like, what if I went to this castle? What? Oh, I have to... The crumbling ruins of Egremont Castle perch atop a hillside overlooking the village below. As I wander through the walled remnants, I'm reminded of the legend of Egremont Horn that once hung proudly above the castle's gateway. Although long since lost, it is said that the mystical horn, when blown by a rightful heir, has the power to restore the castle to its former glory. Okay. So you can't just do traveling if you want. Bethany Coleman. You may have heard of rumors of that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look out to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you to enter the forest. Okay. Mary's breath. I'm glad it marks that we've discovered it. The wide waxy leaves this plant to collect the large amounts of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Wide waxy leaves. Okay. Vein leaves have a waxy finish. I feel like that might be it. They are the widest, waxiest leaves I have, I think. Smooth, waxy leaves. These are vein. Allow this plant to collect the large amounts of water it requires. Do I have any other waxy leaves? Dark blue petals are soft and feathered to touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. I'm going to try... Smooth, waxy. Veined. Veined. Okay, I'm going to try this one. There we go. Mary's breath. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in the Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Corver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Arduena. Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. Okay. A mile from the lake shore across from Torver. Torver. So, a mile from the lake shore. So here. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along the corridor and down a set of stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table draped in silk is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes and are black. Her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Do you know what could have done this? Asks my escort. I set to work. A wren. Okay. Do I have a wren? I do. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so can be used to detect them. Though it is no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. Okay. Maybe that one? It has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. Alright. That is the only flowerless plant I have, I think. Aside, well, no, I have that one, but that doesn't match. Maybe we'll try this. Cool. I extract a sample of the Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. Cool. What is this? Ah. Put that away. No. Put that away. There we go. How you doing? I'm this close to reporting you, halfwit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. I need to think carefully about which plant to use here. My actions could have consequences. I will give you a plant that will kill you. How about that? Butterdale or Markdew? Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale is often used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched and form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Okay, and then the other one is MacDo? Meekdo? The beautiful flowers, made up of many smaller florets, make this sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Okay, so we should probably just give him the nice one. Butterdale. If I have Butterdale. Dark green leaves. Slopes of the valley side. Just cure. Flowers smell buttery. That might be it. Purple flowers have a light buttery scent. Yeah, let's try it. Okay, Butterdale. I'm gonna put G up here. Oh, I should have used, well, I don't know where I'm going. I guess I could have just gone anywhere. Oh, okay. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Okay. Day 3, Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! Alright, let's look around. North of Hawkshead, or Hawkshead, I should say. East of Lowick. West of Rustland. South of Crinklecrag. Oh my god. Okay, north of Hawkshead, east of Lowick. There's Hawkshead. Okay. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick. There's Crinklecrag. Where's Lowick? I am not seeing Lowick. Did I get the thing wrong? North? North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinklecrag. Okay, so between Hawkshead and Crinklecrag. So here in this line, west of Rustland. Where's Rustland? There's Loic. There's Rustland. Okay, Loic, Rustland. Okay, so it's in this. It's here. Okay. This one, I think. Yes. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face. But only a whisper. He raises his arm and points. I follow his outstretched finger and arm, and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. New plants! Nice. Wilbur Miller. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it? Something or other? I'm no green-eyed dreyer, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with the mental decline. Lady of Summer. The leaves curl around delightfully, which combined with the attractive flower and hardy nature make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Alright. It has two of those little things. Dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. Oh, what about that one? It doesn't have the little sprouts. That one, maybe? A single sweet smelling dark flower. Okay. Doesn't really. I think that might be it though. There we go. Spin it. You're saying the art has been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me that Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Thanks, buddy. The cold. Amos. Hold on. What was my Amos voice? I don't remember. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Warmest regards. Okay. Great Gable. What is this plant? I feel like this would keep me warm. What do you think? Great Gable. There it is. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain, unless... Alright, let's try this one. You need to be more careful. That wasn't Brimlock. I must be better prepared. Brimlock. Okay. Well, let's look at what Brimlock should be. I'm just guessing here. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draught made from using the leaves from Brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, Brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Oh. Hold on. Smooth, waxy leaves. Let's try it. There we go. Brimlock. Alright. I push on, no longer feeling the cold. I am presently rewarded. New plant! Okay. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Sure. I will take your cursed plant. New plant acquired. Didn't I already sell that one? Weird. Okay. Buer. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again, and I could use some common truce, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Steadbird in the meantime. Here, take this. Common truce. Despite being described as common, the truce can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. Red pike, huh? When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of capable of sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you any shimmerlung? Maybe. Oh, I think I just got that in, didn't I? A dried strand of shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large, rigid leaves. Look at all these plants I don't have a thing for, and they're just piling up there. Is that it? That looks kind of like it. Has a pleasing scent that the leaves have stiff ribs. Doesn't have that little mark though, does it? No, not really. It's kind of the closest thing I have, though. Yeah, we'll try it. All right. Shimmerlung. Where'd it go? Sorry if I'm shouting. I'm a little hard of hearing. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. I remember it's bright red, though. Bright red. Flowers, St. John's poppy are bright red with yellow center. Flower drought, they can improve hearing. Oh, there we go. Okay. I need to go to... What is this? I need to go to... Red Pike? Yeah, I think that was it. I enjoyed a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. Yes, but where did I put it? Oh, there it is. No flowers, sparse leaves. That was, I forgot what she called it. Common truce. These have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. Yeah. Okay, I think we got it. A ripped card. Interesting. Time passed. A year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Okay. Day 4, Monday. This is just a thing. Okay. Like, there's literally nothing else on that card. Alright. Just an X. No idea what I'm supposed to look for it then, I guess. I don't think there's any X's on the map, really. Is there? I don't see any. Alright. Pet the cat. The Vox button has no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. So there's a bunch of murders going on. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down. My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Defendant. Drink the tough root of this plant said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Long, soft leaves. Like that. Pale yellow flowers. The leaves are quite soft. Alright, let's try it. Nice. Okay, so that's Fennett. Wandering Butte. What is this over here? Alright, whatever. Morning. Rona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but if it slipped my mind, I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rusland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overprotective lately. Kind regards. Okay, we will look for that. Later. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping my sleep, and I'm very grateful. Grateful for it. But the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every single night. She screams at me, but I do not know why. And behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Okay. So we're making a choice here, huh? Aquaria? When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening clarity of the visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers, like rounded tufts of gentle lambswool, characterize this plant. And then candlewood. Fruit is a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among the leaves. I feel like she needs to fucking face what she's dealing with. Not to be mean about it or anything, but... Alright, light blue flowers like rounded tufts of gentle lambswool. Okay. Do I have this one? Light blue flowers. It sounds familiar. Do I not have it? Stop. I don't think I have this one. Oh, the woody stem. I don't... I don't think I have this one. So... Light blue flowers, like rounded tufts. Yeah. Alright, I might have to just go with the other one then. Long thin stems grow among the tall leaves. Red flower. No. Bright red flowers grow at the ends of these thin stems. I think that's it. Okay. Candlewood. We don't come to Undermain often, but I heard about your shop, and I said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in the otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one in this, and it's not really his cup of tea. But I persuaded him the trip would be good for him, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sightser. We have a small library with some books on plants my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to the horticulturists such as yourself. Okay. Lord and Lady Elspeth. Sightsard Castle. Okay. We'll keep that there. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Yellow flowers and coarse leaves. Stop. Leaves that are coarse to the touch. Alright, how about that? Let's go to Schweitzer. Wherever that is. Side skirt? That it? I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on the tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out the plant that I don't recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make it as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the garden into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Cool. Why are you putting these plants just randomly down? I got a system. Maybe I should change my system. Alright, put the map away. This is done? Yes, this is done. They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all. But then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man at the Swineside. I've come for some stinking Mount Cap. Thinking Mount Cap. Sunset Mount Cap. Okay. Sunset. Sunset mountain cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mountain cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. Ah, I think I know which one this is. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. This one? It smells strongly. Soured milk. Bad enough to make my eyes water. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Sunset mount cap. Or stinking mount cap. I will keep it under sunset. What is this one? Shimmer. Sink. Alright. Before I end my day, I wanted to figure this out. I meant to tell you this yesterday, slipped my mind. Discovered the plant recent to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. Grisdale, northeast of Rustland. Okay. Grisdale. Rustland. So, northeast. Huh? From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm boughs. Boughs. Nobody may enter freely throughout the forest, by order of the Ardra, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow glow. Instead of turning back, I drug them. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Oh, that one? Cook with flour, sharp thorns. Let's try it out. There we go. Mellow glow. With the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. New plant! Alright. End day. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. She lives alone in the castle to the northeast of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. Okay. Day 5, Tuesday. Alright, so we have this to look for now. Good. And I think I'm gonna pause here for the night. I've got some stuff to finish up. Wait, what was that? What was that? Wait, what? What is this? Oh, what? There's like hidden. Hold on. How much can I interact with here? What? There's like little hidden dials. And this was one of them. Do I... Can I turn them all to that? I can. Okay. That didn't seem to do anything. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Anyway, okay. Well. Oh, I changed my face. There we go. Sorry. Sorry, I must have hit the button. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I truly appreciate it. I think I'll be keeping on with this game. A lot of reading, a lot of talking though, so it'll depend on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's quite relaxing, and I'm enjoying the mystery of what's going on. So I will definitely be playing again. Not sure how many episodes it'll take, but we will see. But thank you all, and I hope you have a good night.